What's up everyone, this is Cyberknight 8610, and today we're going to talk about the new Subterror cards that have been revealed for Maximum Crisis. Also, unfortunately, this looks like it's going to be the end of Subterrors 2, that we're going to see in main sets. So, maybe in the future we'll see some new support for them, but this is supposed to be, for at least now, the final support for Subterrors. So, kind of sad about that, honestly. But we're going to talk about the three other cards that have been revealed. We already talked about, let's see, it was Subterror Fiendus, and, because she was revealed early, and the OTS packs and everything, but, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about these three remaining ones, because they're actually sending them off with some pretty good support. So, here we go. First off, we have Subterror Behemoth Phospheroglacier. I believe I'm saying that right. Hopefully I'm at least close enough. Anyway, it is an Earth, level 8 Aqua, 2600 attack, 2500 defense monster. And then, of course, its flip effect is you can send one card from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use this effect of Subterror Behemoth Phospheroglacier once per turn. When a face-up monster you control is flipped face down, and you control no face-up monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. So yeah, second effect, same as the other Subterrors on that. But that first effect, the first one is basically a Foolish Burial for Subterrors. So that's actually really good support for them. Not only is this actually a pretty good card too in terms of attack and defense, because there's been a couple of Subterrors that are usually really weak and like attack, and they're high in defense, and vice versa. This one's actually pretty well rounded too, but what I mainly like about it is just being able to be a Foolish Burial for them. So that's definitely going to come in handy. Also, being a level 8 is pretty good too. I mean, you could possibly use this for like trade-in or something as well. And I mean, it's a pretty interesting card on that, but that Foolish Burial effect is definitely going to come in handy for Subterrors. And I'm looking forward to trying this one out. I mean, like I said, it's kind of a simple effect really, but they have their own Foolish, so that's always really nice. And afterwards, we have a Subterror Behemoth Speleogeist, and that is a level 11 Earth Fiend effect monster with 3000 attack, 1400 defense. Of course, it also has a flip effect, which is you can target one monster on the field, change it to face-up attack position if it is in defense position, also change its attack to 0. You can only use this effect of Subterror Behemoth Speleogeist once per turn. When a face-up monster you control is flipped face down, you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. So again, same, usual, Subterror effect for the last part of it, but that first effect is basically making it so you can flip face down monsters to face-up attack, and also make their attack 0. So you can use this effect to help yourself out by using, your different Subterror effects if you want to, or of course, just weaken one of your opponent's monsters. If you have a way where you can flip all their monsters to face down defense, which you can do really easily with cards like like Book of Eclipse or different things. Flip your opponent's monsters face down, then flip them back up to attack position with 0 attack. There you go. You can run over your opponent really easily, and with a 3000 attack, I mean, you can do some serious damage with that too. Especially when we get to this trap card here in a second too, because this trap card is just stupid how crazy this is going to be. But yeah, this card is again, simple effect. I think it's definitely going to come in handy where you can activate your own effects with it, flipping them face up, or of course just weaken your opponent. So that's good. But here's this trap card. This is the one that is awesome. Like, this is definitely going to help out Subterrors. It is Subterror Final Battle. It is a normal trap card. Of course, its effect is activate one of these effects. Also, after that, set this card to face down defense position instead of send it to the graveyard. The first effect is change one set Subterror monster on the field to face up attack or defense position. Change one face-up Subterror monster on the field to face-down defense position. Attack and defense of one Subterror monster on the field become equal to its combined original attack and defense till the end of this turn, which that's the crazy part. And then the last one is this turn activated effects of Subterror cards cannot be negated. So yeah, as you guys can see, that third effect is the reason everyone's talking about this trap card, because that is amazing. Being able to power up your Subterrors, combine their attack and defense. I mean, just think of all the Subterrors that we have right now. How strong a monster could be from that. I mean, just the ones I talked about today. I mean, you have one 3000 attack and 1400 defense, alright? So that equals a 4400 attack monster right there if you used it with him. Or, of course, the next one, you have 2600 attack to 500 defense. So that means a 5100 attack monster then, just for these two examples. We also have Umastrix, which I don't remember the exact attack and defense, but that's going to be a really powerful monster for you. Ultramephis, Salagmo, all of them. I mean, if you think of any of them, because like I said earlier, Subterrors are known for either having really high defense or high attack. You combine those together, you're going to have, I think all of them, except for like maybe the level 4 ones or something, you're going to have all of them where they are going to at least have 4000 attack with that effect. So if you're using a card like a Speleogeist, like I said, then change one of your opponent's monsters to face-up attack with 0 attack points on it, yeah, I mean, you run over your opponent with one of your monsters that have been powered up with this trap card, it can be game right there. I mean, you could do, like I said, at least 4,000 attack damage right there, or, you know, even more than that if you wanted to. If you have Cave Clash and everything too, you could really power up your monsters, use Ultra Memphis and his effect with all your face-down monsters. And with him right now, I mean, the build that I had going with Metal Foes, which of course is going to be changed up now with these new cards, but with the build I had with him, I could get him to 6,000 attack pretty easily. And if I have a trap card like this to then even get him stronger, I mean, I could see him being in like that Skull Servant, King of Skull Servants, you know, range of attack. You know, it could possibly even get him to like at least 8,000 to even 10,000 or something attacks. So that is insanely good card for them. And then of course the first two effects of this card too are really good because they just help you basically manipulate your Subterrors, make them so they are, you know, face up attack or face down defense, you know, just helping you flip them face up or face down. And of course the last effect making it so your Subterror effects can't be negated. So that's a pretty good one too. I can see that coming in handy in a lot of situations as well. But yeah, it is that third effect that really makes this card. Also, I gotta say, I love how this card, instead of just going to the graveyard, it just resets itself back face down on the field. So you can just keep using it over and over again. It's kind of like a Scrap Iron Scarecrow. That's what it reminds me of. So I think that's kind of interesting too. That way you can make sure to have another set card on your side of the field. But yeah, what do you guys think about these cards? Do you like all these new Subterror cards? Do you not like them so much? For me, I feel like it's a pretty good send-off for Subterrors. It's just kind of one of those things that I wish Subterrors and Spirals weren't really where they had it, where they had some good support here and there, and then other times it was kind of disappointing. You know, it kind of seemed like it was, you know, just kind of back and forth over and over with them. They weren't really like Cosmos or Burning Abyss even, or things like that, where they just continuously got really good support. It kind of reminded me a little bit more Noble Knights, although they got treated, I think, better than even Noble Knights did. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these cards, if you're sad to kind of see them go. I can't wait to see what's going to be next, though. I mean, the World Premiere archetypes are always really awesome. I mean, we've had some amazing ones. Think about all the ones in the past, even if they didn't necessarily get the support you were looking for, they were all really interesting in the way they work. So I can't wait to see what's next on that. And like I said, I'm sure this won't be the complete end for them. Maybe one of these days we'll see some new support for them, and that'd be pretty cool too. So just let me know what you guys think about these cards, and of course, tell me in the comments what cards you're hoping to get from Maximum Crisis. Of course, for me, I'm mainly after Zark, and I want to try to build something around him, as well as True Kings. And I gotta say, I'm going to be after these new Subterror cards and new Spirals, because I like to build something around both of them, and of course separate deck profiles, and kind of give them a good send-off too, since, you know, since it's going to be the last of support for them. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think on that. As always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, it helps out a ton. Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh news and discussion videos, because as soon as we have any kind of news on any new Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you guys know I will definitely make a video on it. And of course, it's actually this weekend, a sneak preview. So I'm going to go to sneak preview, and I'm going to get a bunch of boxes and stuff of this set too when that comes out. So expect a lot of openings in Maximum Crisis. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see those opening videos too. And of course I will. Catch you guys later. See ya.